Omniletiti. Omniletiti. Omniletiti.
Thank you for being there this morning again, Thursday, 2nd of November 2023. As soon as you hear that sound, as soon as you hear that, you know exactly what program has come on air. Eco Pointer is the program. Success Radio is the platform. Kolawole Kayode is the anchor. We're back again to download to you information as relating economic, business, and financial issues. As they happen locally, statewide, nationally, and internationally. As we have always said, when it comes to money matter, tell me who is not concerned. It is the business of everybody. Money is the business of everybody. So many people have left their home as early as 5 a.m. this morning. Some did not even sleep at home overnight. Why? Or because of money. If you are connected to us already, help us to like the page, help us to share it, and send your comments. You know, this is what we say on this program, that when it comes to economic matter, you have to find a way to share to others, let others be involved, let them know what's going on. The information will also be of benefit to them, because you cannot be the buyer and the seller at the same time. I give you headlines as we got it from the dailies, economic information, financial information, business information as they come up on the daily. Alright, we are doing it together this morning. With me in the studio, who is helping to manage all the console, the engine, the computer, the camera, everything for you to be able to connect me directly, is the young Samuel. From the Business Day newspaper, the Business Day newspaper is telling us that business activities shrink near Naira crunch level. See, from the Business Day newspaper of the 2nd of November 2023, this one says Dubai flight could resume December 2023. Still again from the Business Day newspaper, this one is saying business shut down in Dubai due to visa ban from Nigeria. Another information that we have here is saying third mainland bridge sections to shut down for 5 weeks. This information is saying Tinubu seeks lawmakers nod to borrow $7.9 billion. Another one is here. Crude shortage. Delay Dangote refineries. 5 others to take off. That one is from the Punch newspaper of 2nd November 2023. This one is still 2nd November 2023, but from Premium Times. It says Nigerian Transportation University now on JAM portal. That's a good news to prospective undergraduates seeking admission to university. You are listening live from Success Radio in the city of Ibadan. If you are listening to us, if you are seeing us, connected to us already, please help us to like the page and help us to share to your contacts. Let them also be part of it. Eco Pointer is the program live now. Kolawole Kayode is the anchor. Alright, I go back to the detail of the information that we have to share today. You can also send your comments while the program goes on. Let's discuss all this together for the benefit of our country and for our personal benefits. Yes, this is economic, business, and financial information. The headline that says from the Business Day newspaper, business activity strength near Naira crunch level. Do you remember the Naira crunch situation that we had in this country January, February, March 2023 during the regime or the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele? You know the situation we had then with businesses that many people could not transact business. So many businesses were affected. So the level of business activity in Nigeria at that time went downward. So many people could not do business as they supposed to do. to the information we're having is that something similar is happening again. Business activities in Nigeria contracted in October 2023 as low as it happened between January and March 2023, when there was cash crunch or cash scarcity. This was reported in a new Purchasing Managers Index (PMI) by Stanbic IBTC Bank. As at 1st of November 2023, they gave us the Purchasing Managers Index of October to be 49.1, whereas as at December it was 51.1, which means there was a downward slope of economic activities in Nigeria. And the data is telling us that it was near what it used to be in January, February, and March 2023. What is the interpretation of this? The meaning is the level of buying of people has dropped. People are not buying things as much as it used to be. Building projects were not going on as it used to be. Those who are building personal houses, companies, and the rest of them, they are not issuing contract out to bricklayers, construction engineers as it used to be. Those who are buying clothes, buying shoes, they are not buying as much as they used to buy. Those who are buying electronics are not doing so as they used to buy. The volume of trading, the buying and selling in our market, yes, the Ibadan market, the Lagos market, the Kano market, the Abuja market, the volume of trading activities, they are not as high as it used to be. All of this is telling us that the economic activities in Nigeria has dropped. And what are the implications of these? The implication is that Nigerians are not making enough money as they used to be. Not many people are having the money, because it is when business transaction goes on, when the buyers buy, the seller sell, the producer produce. When all these are happening, each person at each stage makes money for themselves. It tells you that people are not having enough money this time around. And what other effect is this having? There will be job losses. Yes, there will be job losses. More people lose their job. Those who are not losing their job, they are not having enough money from the job they're doing. And the other effect of this is that the welfare of the people has been affected. Yes, people will not be able to eat as much as they intend to. People will not be able to, take care of themselves as much as they intend to. A lot of companies may not be able to pay salaries because how much they are selling out, they are not doing that. At the moment, especially in October 2023. Thank you so much, Omola Jatoyin, for being there. We appreciate you. And this is telling us that, you see, if you are to come into Nigerian business this time, you really need to do a lot of work in terms of preparation, getting information, so that your expectations will not be disappointed. Yes, because the level of economic activity has dropped. So that, and this also comes into projection. A lot of businesses, many people are borrowing money to come into business. And when it comes to loan from banks, they are working on, yes, you are going to get so amount of money this week. And at the end of every month, you must be able to pay us so amount of money. Even every day, you must be able to pay us so amount of money every week, every day, every month. Now, if that amount of money is not coming forth, the loan repayment is affected, and banks begin to have issues with the business. So you really need to do a lot of projection and come to reality of the Nigerian situation if you are investing now this time around. And when you are making your business forecast, you are making your business projection, you don't go too much emphasizing the higher limit. Yeah, it is better you make do with lower limit. For example, if you have a projection that you will be able to make sales between 20,000 and 25,000 naira on daily basis, yes, if that's your projection, then don't go with the 25,000 naira. It is better you make do with the 20,000 naira, so that, you know, plus or minus you'll be on the safer side. Alright, this information is again from the Business Day newspaper. It says Dubai flight could resume December 2023 as airlines trapped fund more than half. This will be good news for as many who have been intending to travel outside Nigeria, particularly going to Dubai, that is United Arab Emirates. Recounting information on the international relation of Nigeria, the economic aspect of that international relation, there had been stoppage of flight between Nigeria and Dubai in recent time. Particularly, there have been banned, yes, some airlines from UAE, they have stopped transportation between Nigeria and Dubai for quite some time, particularly since November 2022. Emirates Airline had not been coming to Nigeria from Dubai or from UAE. And the UAE government, they've also stopped issuing visa to Nigerians since October 2022. But in recent times, something had happened, and that's what we are reporting. That the federal government of Nigeria, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has settled more than 50% of the money that is owed to the Dubai Airlines, the Emirates Airlines. More than 50% of the money that is owed to them has been settled, and because of that, there's a kind of rethink from the side of the UAE administration that, well, let us reopen the link between Nigeria and Dubai for easy movement of people and goods. Alright, listen to this directly. Flight to Dubai may resume by December 2023 because federal government has cleared above 50% of the fund owed to Emirates Airline and Etihad Airlines, because the airlines had stopped operation before now. In October 2022, UAE banned visa application from Nigeria, while the Emirates Airlines stopped flight operation by November 2022 due to unpaid $85 million fund. But now, the money has been settled and it has reduced that debt owed by Nigeria to the Emirates Airline and the rest of the airline from UAE, has reduced to $12 million. That means a lot of settlements beyond 50% has been done by the federal government of Nigeria. Alright, what is this? Alright, what is this interpreting to be? The interpretation is that, you see, before now, Nigerians were not given visa to go to Dubai or to UAE. You know, we've been hearing Dubai before. Nigerians were not given visa to go to UAE since last year, October 2022. It tells you if you hear anybody or if you see people traveling from Nigeria to UAE, to Dubai, to Abu Dhabi, it may have been, you know, there's a special arrangement for them, maybe on a special expatriate movement, on a special business trip, not the ordinary ones that had always been. It may also be that some of those people went out of Nigeria and they were able to secure visa through another country, maybe through Ghana, sometime maybe through Sierra Leone, sometime maybe through Benin Republic, sometime maybe through Cameroon, through Togo, and the rest of them. You know, there are a lot of, you know, ways and means Nigerians use to travel. But all other means of going from Nigeria to Dubai will cost more money, will be more stressful, and lot of them. So this has become a good news that projecting from what is happening now, because federal government has settled large, you know, lion's share of the money owed to Dubai businesses, particularly the Emirates airline. So they too are having a rethink that, okay, they are going to open the, you know, the link again so that there will be direct flight from UAE into Nigeria and back to UAE. Alright, this one is saying business shut down in Dubai, in UAE due to visa ban. Adediri Ajibola, thank you. We appreciate you. Adepoju Mariam, thank you so much for being there. Adepoju Mariam is saying good morning, sir. Yes, we are also saying good morning to you. And we wish you a very wonderful month of November 2023. Adediri Ajibola is saying well done, sir. Thank you so much for the compliment. You can also send your comments and let us discuss, particularly when it comes to economic and business matters. Business shut down in UAE due to visa ban against Nigeria. Why the visa ban by UAE on Nigeria lasted? Dubai restaurants that sell gari, that sell semo, that sell pomo, that sell Nigerian delicacies lost a lot of customers, and many of them shut down. And many other sellers of items like clothing, like shoes, like jewelries, who sell to Nigerians, they were also affected. Thank you, Mudashiru Aziz. Thank you for being there. Says hello, sir, from Shaki. Thank you so much, all the way from Shaki. Tell us, Mudashiru Aziz, what are the things that are very common in Shaki that people can buy and sell, so that people can come over to that side and take seize economic opportunities. Some people are looking for job, they are looking for businesses. Tell us, you can send the comment to us, you can send it to us. What are the items that people can buy, sell, food items, some other items? Of course, we know of Elubo in Shaki, we know of Ashoke, yes, from all those sides, particularly from Isheyin, that people can buy more cheaply there and take it to Lagos, take it to Kaduna, take it to Ibadan and sell and make money. Yes, you can tell us more. Alright, from the information we read that business shut down in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in UAE generally because of the visa ban on Nigeria. This is an eye-opener to as many of us who are listening, who are part of the program. This is why you need to share this program for others to be part of it. This is an eye-opener. Why? It tells you that outside the shore of Nigeria, in UAE, in UK, in US, in Japan, in Germany, in Ghana, in Cameroon, in Togo, in Benin Republic, in Asian countries, in Saudi Arabia, in Egypt, in Jordan, in Israel, in so many countries of the world where Nigerians are, where Africans are, there are this opportunity abound there, especially when it comes to food items. Yes, in all these countries, there are some people who seize the opportunity. Some Nigerians do, some non-Nigerians also do. They sell food items that are from Nigeria. You can imagine people selling amala, hot one with ewedu and gbegiri on the street of London, because that's what happened in Dubai. They sell Nigerian food, and many Nigerians who are there, they buy from them. And some non-Nigerians also buy because they, you know, from the adventure spirit, that okay, what kind of food is this? And they try to buy, and when they taste it and they say, this is delicious, they keep buying. So those who are selling those items, they make their money in those foreign countries. Now, if you also have those opportunity, you can go to these countries and sell this kind of items. Yes, you get supply from Nigeria, the okporoko, the ogbolo, the egusi. Yes, you get them from Nigeria and sell them, make them into food items and sell in those countries. You earn your money in dollars, you earn your money in pounds, you earn your money in euros. You see, you should not be surprised that people in UAE, in Japan, in Germany, they are eating pomo. Yes, despite that the medical people say there is no, there is no nutritional benefit from it. Well, whether there is or not, this is economic matter. This is business issue. People are eating it and they are paying dollars to eat it. And this is a local product from Nigeria. From Ijebu-Ode, from Ijebu-Igbo, from Ikire, all over Nigeria they produce pomo. So that is to tell you that exportation of garri will get you money. Exportation of palm oil will get you money. Exportation of meat, garri, pomo will get you money. Alright, we go to another news item. This one says third mainland bridge sections to shut down for 5 weeks. Wow. The federal government has informed Nigerians through the Federal Ministry of War, particularly the office in Lagos, that for repair works, 2 ramps, 2 sections on third mainland bridge in Lagos will be closed to motorists. And the section that will be closed to motorists, that people will not be able to pass through in the next 5 weeks, they are Oworoshoki to Adekunle. That's the first section. And Lagos Island to Adekunle. That's the second section. Take note of that. The Oworosoki to Adekunle and the Lagos Island to Adekunle, those two sections will be closed down for the next 5 weeks because the federal government wants to do repair work on this road. And the closure will commence from 7 a.m. on Monday, 6th November 2023. Today is 2nd of November. The roads are still open. You can still pass through those sides, those sections. But by next week, Monday, which is 6th November 2023, these roads will be closed. And for those of us who go to Lagos to do business, we should begin to have it in mind that you have to go through alternative means. If you already know alternative, it's better you go through the alternative. Don't even go to that side because you know Lagos, there will be traffic gridlock, there will be traffic hold up, there will be traffic jam, so many will happen. So, and the federal government, the Ministry of War, Federal Ministry of War, has appealed to Nigerians who ply all those routes on the third mainland bridge to please make do with the alternative, link that will be provided, by the road management officer. Adewumi Aramide, thank you so much. We appreciate you for being part of the program. Now, you see, from what is going to happen on the third mainland bridge, by starting from next week, smart business people have to, find out where the alternative route will be. That is one. Now, when they're able to get where the alternative route will be, now those who are selling things, yes, will quickly link up those alternative routes. They know that they should know that this is the new office where they now, need to do their businesses. Yes, those who are selling food items, those who are selling, snacks, those who are selling plantain chips, meat pie, corn, popcorn, soft drinks, beverages, bottled water, and the rest of them. They need to, we are discussing business here. They need to connect, find out where the alternative routes will be, and they have to, link up those places because that is where their business move on to. Any of these business people who still remain on the section of Third Mainland Bridge that has been closed to do business will be out of business. And that's to tell you that business always require information. This is why you always need to listen to this program, because we update you on what is happening in the business, economic, and financial world. Information is saying Tinubu seeks lawmakers nod to borrow $7.9 billion. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has requested the approval of the Senate and the House of Representatives to borrow $7.9 billion and 100 million euro for various projects in Nigeria. Those projects, they cut across infrastructure, road building, rail building, electricity, agriculture, health, education, water supply, security, financial management reform, and employment. The president made us to know that the said loan had already been approved by the Federal Executive Council of the previous administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. The approval was done on the 15th of May 2023, but the approval from the lawmakers had not been obtained. That's why the loan was pending since May 2023. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to activate that approval by FEC, yes, to get the approval of the lawmakers and get the loan into Nigeria. The president made us to understand that foreign loans are needed. Yes, that's what he said. Foreign loans are needed to bridge the financial gap and return Nigerian economy to its normal position. You see, that analysis, that information go against what many of us, ordinary Nigerians, are used to say or often say that, why are we borrowing money? Why are we borrowing money? Why are we borrowing money? Yes, to stabilize the economy of this country. The president says there is need to bring funds from abroad. There is need to bring money from abroad. So the money that we get from abroad, the dollar, the foreign currency that we get from abroad, we have to balance how much we too are spending. We have to balance the importations we make. Because if we keep spending money to foreign countries and we are not bringing money from abroad, it will be having negative effects on our economic life. Our exchange rate will be going downward and downward. That's why we have the situation that we have at the moment, where Naira is exchanging at 1,300 Naira for just $1. Wow. And based on this orientation is why you will see, even though we say Nigeria is owing money, this international financial organization, they still keep borrowing money. They still keep lending money to Nigeria. Why? Because they also understand this economic concept and principle. As we speak, the African Development Bank is willing to loan Nigeria $1 billion any moment from now. And as we speak, the World Bank is willing to loan Nigeria $2 billion, to help Nigerian economy again. Well, for as many who understand more, or as many Nigerians have been saying also, that borrowing the loan is not a problem, but how are we spending it? What are we putting this money on? Yes, Nigerians have been saying that the government, the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary, why they are saying Nigeria is having an economic problem, why they are saying Nigeria is having challenges, they too need to cut their cloth according to the available fund. Or may we say, if the government is borrowing money, yes, to finance a lot of projects in the country, Nigerians are saying the expenses of governance is too high, so our leaders need to reduce the expenses of governance, separate from salary, estacos, and rest of them. The recent information that we have, that our National Assembly members are going to, in fact, they've already got secured SUV vehicles, sport utility vehicles, to be distributed at humongous amounts of money. They secured it. And recently we also heard of the office of the first lady in the presidency, how much money they are going to spend procuring vehicles for that section of the government. All this is giving Nigerian concern that, you see, if you say you are borrowing this money, what are you spending the money to do? Are we borrowing money to buy cars? If you are not borrowing money to buy cars, the money we are spending to buy all these cars, the money we are spending to secure, all these vehicles, why not spend this money for the developmental projects that Nigerians need? Yes, we need our refineries to come up. We need security in the Niger Delta. We need security in the northern part, particularly the northeast of Nigeria. We need repair of our roads. We need more school buildings. We need classrooms. We need more health facilities, hospital buildings, hospital equipment, hospital materials. We need a lot of things to get Nigeria back on feet. You see, these vehicles that they are procuring, are there no vehicle already in the presidency? Are there no vehicles that the lawmakers are using? Even if those vehicles were damaged, can't we repair them? Are our leaders too big to use the vehicle that somebody has used before? Must they use a new one compulsorily? Can't they use the ones they've been using before? Were they walking barefooted, or were they walking on their foot before now? Were they not using vehicles before now? These are so many questions that Nigerians are asking, on how our leaders are using our fund. Use our money to build roads. Use our money to build bridges. Use our money to help the foreign exchange. Use our money. For example, another issue Nigerians were having, with the use of our fund is that, okay, the money that Nigerian government, the lawmakers and the executives will be using to secure, all these vehicles that we're talking about. Why not bring the money to our vehicle manufacturing companies in Nigeria? Yes. Why not give them that money or buy the vehicle from them? Ask those our local vehicle manufacturer to assemble those vehicles for you, instead of going abroad, going to Japan, to China, to US or Germany to go and buy those vehicles, spending the money. We are going to buy those vehicles in dollars, spending the dollars that we're supposed to use to stabilize the economy. Yes, if that money remains in Nigeria, it will stabilize our economy. So why not our leaders patronize local producer? And the problem is this: in leadership, if our leaders are not patronizing the local producer, how will they be able to preach to the rest of Nigerians to patronize, to buy made in Nigerian products? After all, there are, at least we know of one manufacturer of vehicle in this country who can assemble and produce part of the vehicle. You can empower this manufacturer with Nigerian fund to produce these vehicles for you. Even if he cannot do it up to the taste that you want, at least he will have done something. And all Nigerians will have, praised the government that yes, you are patronizing made in Nigeria, and other Nigerians too will patronize made in Nigeria. Alright, this one is crude shortage delay Dangote refinery 5 orders from taking off. Crude shortage delays Dangote refineries and 5 orders from taking off. Once again, the 650,000 barrel per day Dangote refinery has missed the October 23 production kick-off it had set, on the premise that there is failure of crude supply from the NNPC. This is the second time that the Dangote refinery will miss the production, kick off. The first one was, when the refinery was launched or opened by the former president Muhammadu Buhari. He said that the refinery will kick off and produce refined products for Nigerians by end of July, come August, early August. But that was not to be. Again, after that, there was the, another proposal that by October they will kick off. Wow! Today is 2nd of November. There was no production in Dangote refinery. Is coming to us from the Punch newspaper. The Punch newspaper also further explained that on September 20, 2023, there was information that Dangote refinery was importing crude oil from abroad, when Nigeria is a major crude oil, producer. And this is because NNPC has not been able to supply crude oil to Dangote refinery. And we also recall recently that NNPCL told Nigerians that they had been servicing a 3 billion loan that they obtained from the African Export-Import Bank. The $3 billion loan, how they are going to pay is that they will be using crude oil to pay for the loan. Maybe it is that is still affecting us. Well, we cannot speak for them. They will have to speak for themselves. But what we had then was that by November, they should be able to supply crude to Dangote refinery. And as we speak, there are 5 other modular refineries in Nigeria who also could not take off due to the shortage of crude oil. And Nigeria now has been bleeding. Nigerians have been bleeding. Personally, yesterday, 1st of November, I bought petrol in Ibadan Air for 650 naira a litre. Yes, I bought it yesterday, 1st of November. You see, this has been situation. Some have been buying for 700 naira per litre, and Nigerians have been hoping that Dangote refinery and some other modular refineries will help the situation when they start producing. No how, whatever the case may be, at least there will be a sign of relief. For Nigerians, the petrol will be more available beside the one that are being imported. Hey, but once again, Dangote was not to produce for now because crude oil is not available. The other modular refineries were not also to produce because crude oil is not available. And I really think that Nigerian government need to put all machineries in place. That, you see, instead of importing PMS, yes, petrol to Nigeria, it will benefit our economy for one company or the other to produce for us locally. It will save our foreign reserve. It will reduce how much we are importing, and it will help the economy generally. As we speak, as it's like a dollar price is going up to 1,200 naira a dollar, 1,250 naira a dollar, 1,300 naira a dollar. The same is almost the same way the price of diesel is also going up. It's like dollar and diesel they are the same, they are holding themselves. Because people are now selling a liter of diesel for 1,250, 1,300 in Nigeria. Nigeria will hail thee. So our leaders, the executive, the president, the ministers, the governors, they should be on their feet. It is not, we know they are working, but it's like we need more effort. Yes, Nigerians want to see results. If we see sweat, but we don't see results, nobody is going to praise the sweat. That does not bring results. Alright, with this information, we are going to round up today. The Transportation University in Nigeria gave information out. You remember there is a University of Transportation in Nigeria that was established in the northern part of Nigeria, Katsina State particularly, and in Daura, the city of our former president, Muhammadu Buhari. That university, that time it was the honorable minister, the former minister of transport, Rotimi Amechi. Yes, it was under his oversight that university was set up. And now the vice chancellor of the university is telling Nigerians that the university is now on JAM portal, Joint Admission and Matriculation Board. The university is now on the portal of JAM, which means undergraduates who are seeking admission will come up and pick it in their JAM form, that they are going to take from 2024. And courses have been listed out. Available courses have been listed out, especially when it comes to technology, transportation, and transportation related courses. They are available in that university. So you can reach out to JAM Portal or reach out to the Federal University of Transportation, their site, and see what are the courses that are there and seize opportunity. It's the only transportation university in Nigeria, and their catchment area will be all over Nigeria. So it doesn't matter whether you are Igbo or Yoruba or Kanuri, anybody can apply there and possibly maybe lucky and get admitted. Alright, thank you so much. On this blow, we are going to call it quit. Call it a day for this program, Eco Pointer today. The platform had been Success Radio in the city of Ibadan. The program had been Eco Pointer, and the anchor had been Kolawole Kayode. And my studio producer had been the young Samuel. To connect me for more information, for advert, for comment, you can reach me on 070-5370-6276. I call the number again, 070-5370-6276. You can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp. Alright, we connect you again by next Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning. God willing, we see in prosperity, in wealth, in health, and in blessing. See you again. Thank you so much.